costs less money overall because the amount of people, like instead of having to buy individual, shits for each person that, you bring on a show or whatever. I'm talking about later on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It'll just be better for you can sit two people per mic and they just have to take turns talking on the mic until,
And see,
build it.
this is when my Lavier mic system comes into play. You just give them. See what you do, right? Get that guest come in, boom, give them a thing, put it on their hips, or if they don't have a hip, hey, they don't have a hip. If they don't have nothing they can hook it onto,
You
they
don't have
can
the hip, how you standing?
right. They can hook it on it on whatever or put it in whatever. If it's a female that she want to dress, you can put it in her purse. Don't take it with you, goddammit. I see people do that shit on podcasts. They just take the shit with them. That shit is expensive. Don't be walking
They
off with
gonna
my
steal
shit.
that shit and pawn it. They gonna steal that shit and pawn it.
I'm like, bro, what you gonna do with one mic? One mic system. You don't have nothing to hook it up to so you can get the wavelengths back. Like, come on now. But
They gonna pawn that shit. I'm trying to tell you, that's what they gonna do.
and then yeah, so like you just because this system, right? You could buy a system for like $200, $300 for mics,
Mm.
right? And then let's say if you want to, let's say we want to add a fifth person for some godforsaken reason, right? It's not hard to buy another mic and buy another receiver
That's
for
true.
it. Buy one mic receiver is like $30, $40. Buy just an extra receiver
Yeah.
and mic. So I was like, all right, we can do something like that. That works well for us. One is portable, easy to move around. They had to place mics everywhere. Everybody just put a mic on their show or whatever, and I think it was more easier for us to move around with.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't know. Either way, both options is fine. I vote for the mic like what you got. But either one is fine.
The $300 mic. That sounds crispy. Yeah, sure. MV7.
I mean, it don't got necessarily that. But
he like they try to pay $300 for a mic.
Boom mic.
Hey. Oh shoot! All right, let's get the show on the roll. You feel me? All right, as y'all see here. All right, actually, before we even get started, let me do my posting on social medias to let people motherfuckers know I'm live. Me and my boy D Nix are live. All right, because I got to
gang, a whole lot of gang shit.
Feel me? You feel me? I gotta let these niggas know who the fuck I am.
Boston still up. Boston still up.
Oh, Boston still up. Shit.
That's my team. That's my team.
God damn. Now I gotta. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I be forgetting how you Instagram half the time. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Wow, this man don't even be on Instagram. He be on Twitter. He a Twitter fiend.
Bro, I'm a Twitter and Snapchat fiend, bro. Like that's literally my platforms to go to. But even then,
you know what's crazy?
What?
It's kind of like my Twitter is everybody outside of the skate world, and my Instagram is everybody inside the skate world. Like my whole Instagram, I follow a whole bunch of people that skate, and vice versa. Like they follow me back, but a whole bunch of people follow. I can't tell you how many times people have DM me or came up to me in the skate world talking about, bro, you so cold, bro. Can I skate with you? This and that, blah blah, whatever. All the time. I just be like, it literally feels like best way I can describe it as imagine being a top ranked in your position, and all people want to do is just train with you or go against you all the time.
I mean, yeah.
Like I just went to Charlotte, right? I went to Charlotte, and random dude came up and was like, "Hey, bro, you cold as hell. Hey, bro, can we skate together? This now, blah blah." I was like,
I don't even know you.
I was cold. That's the thing. Like when you good, they just want to skate with you. I do the same thing when I meet people that's cold. I want to skate with them. Like I'll get more into it in the podcast. I'll get more. I'll say it for the podcast.
You gonna say it for the podcast?
I'll say it for the podcast.
Go say it. Okay.
I'll say it for the podcast.
I'm gonna say my good shit for the podcast. All right.
Yeah, I need to.
All right. So today, you already know what today is. All right. It's a blessed day. It's a day I always look forward to. Not only because I get to host a great show with one of my favorite co-hosts. All right. But it's just, a great day in general. All right. But hello, welcome to Talking with the Lens. I am your host, that boy Mike Q, aka Lens Mickens. Here on Talking with the Lens, we talk about everything to do with the lens: cameras, pictures, videos, live streaming, gaming, wherever you use a camera for, we talk about it here. All right, and anything, that basically everything. You ask me, that basically everything, right? All right. Hey, whoa, whoa. All right, today over here with one of my co-hosts. All right. The skater, the DJ, all right? Hey, my tag team partner. You hear me? All right? Y'all get some love to my boy D Nix. Y'all get some love to my boy D Nix. All right?
Game, a whole lot of game-ish. Game-ish. Yes, sir. Repping the team.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as you see, we're missing another co-host. The boy Fazo the Fanatic. My boy Fazo. Spent time with his lady. Her birthday was this weekend. Went out to Houston. So y'all go wish our homegirl Shania a happy birthday. And yep, Chief Sosa, Mama Sosa, all the nicknames we got for her. All right, y'all
I ain't gonna lie, for the longest, before I actually looked at the word, I thought it said fantastic for the longest. I thought Faithin went by fantastic. Before I actually looked at the spelling of the word, I only went 2 letters in, and I was like, "Oh, that's fantastic."
Faisal the fantastic. Okay. Man, bro. Before you get into the show, bro. Speaking of names, right? So, cause these are basically our gamer name that we use as our stage names or whatever. Right? So Faisal old name was Dropshot Nation. Right? Wow. My old username was Kingdom. Okay, so if you're our old friend and you know who I am and you've been playing with me for a long time, you know I got 3 names that I use.
King's Cold Black Ash.
No, it's Kingdom 34, Kingdom 34, Kingdom 43, and Sniper.
I remember that one.
And Sniper Kingdom 34. Those are 3 names I use all the time, right? I know it's sad. I know it's not okay.
I remember that Kingdom shit that you was on. I remember that.
Bro, so when I first started gaming, bro, that was just the name that just came to my head. When I was little, I was what, in middle school when the PS4 came out? Or PS3?
You got that from Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm. It was from Kingdom Hearts. That's why I chose Kingdom. Because y'all didn't know, Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games of all time. Besides that, let's get into the show, all right? All right. So, I'm gonna give me a soundboard eventually. All right. So we're gonna go into some of the popular topics that have been going on in the world in the past 2 weeks. All right. So the first one we're gonna hop into, right? It might be a really quick one, all right? Is Johnny Depp facing questioning in case against his ex-wife Amber Heard. All right. in case y'all haven't heard, right? In case you haven't heard, right? There's been some talks of domestic abuse between Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard. On April 20th, they went to court and had a hearing, and a lot of stuff came out, right? So basically, I'm gonna break it down to my boy, right? I watched some of the case they had on TikTok, right? They had the case live on TikTok. Crazy. I was up at like 1 o'clock in the morning watching the court case on TikTok. You would never think.
How the hell TikTok ain't ban that shit though?
Hey, look. We're not even gonna go. We're not even gonna go there, right?
Just saying.
All right. So basically, he plays a recording of a incident between him and his ex-wife, right? And like, I ain't gonna lie, in that video or sound recording, right? She basically talking down on him, like calling him like a little bitch in a sense, right? She basically says like, he told her like, you just like, really, you gonna hit me like that? You just gonna hit me? Like, you gonna throw a punch at me? And she like, I didn't punch you. Yeah, I hit you, but I didn't punch you. That wasn't a punch. Like, and it says like calling him soft, so like, but she admitted that she put her hands on him in the live recording, like, and everybody in the courthouse could hear it, right?
Put that bitch in jail. Put her in jail. If it was vice versa, Johnny Depp wouldn't even have a trial. He would be in jail. Put her in jail. I'm a firm believer. Let me tell you, I am a firm believer in whoever put their hands on in domestic violence should not be tolerated at all. But listen, male or female, I don't give a. Can I say fuck on here?
Bro, we cuss all the time on here, so continue.
Okay. I don't give a fuck about none of that. A female put her hands on me. Oh, just know it's gonna go one of two ways. But for the stream, I'm gonna tell you, I'm calling the police and I'll make sure I put your ass in jail, because if it was vice versa, I'll be in jail. I want 50 years minimum.
I don't know you're gonna get that. I don't know you're gonna get that.
50 years. I will hit by a trucker a little bit or something to make it look more gruesome. I will. I'll lie.
That's get 50 years. I don't. That's a long 50. Time. I can say like maybe get 10, 15, 50 years. So you want to get a life sentence? You want to get that's a life sentence.
Like I said, Mike. Because if you get domestic violence as a male, when you get in jail, it's gonna be worse.
Yes.
So we gotta start holding these females accountable. I said this before. We gotta start holding these females accountable, like for the whole grape, falsely accused grape. I said before. A female accuse a man of falsely accused rape, she needs to be put in jail for a minimum of 80 years.
80?
Because not only you ruin this man's life with a falsely accused charge, now people gonna not look at him the same. So you need to be put in jail for ruining this man's life because you wanted to falsely accuse him of that. But getting back to the topic, domestic violence is not tolerated at all. And we got to start holding both parties accountable. Now, if the male is doing that, put his ass in jail.
Yeah.
If a female is doing that, put her ass in jail.
And basically, so during that court case, right, and they basically basically during the court case and everything, like they're so the wife lawyer, the ex-wife lawyer, right, he was trying to bring up his medical history and all this other stuff, right, into the reason, right. So they were pulling up medical information, right, and like, of course, they had a redact. If you don't know what redact is basically when you look at a court case, they have information blacked out. That's redacted. So basically, they information that they don't want the public to see, right? That's all that is, right? So, but the thing about the lawyer for Johnny Depp, she was like, or he or she was like, can we get this stuff redacted? Because this is his personal information. Like, not everybody in the world need to know what medical problems he got going on. Like, that's his personal information. And he was like, the dude, he was like, man, you know, it's just information. It doesn't matter. He kept on saying, I'm just trying to hurry up this case along. I'm trying to hurry up this case. Like, he tried to rush the case. And, you know, yeah, and there's even, it gets even worse, right? So then, as the car case goes even further, they find out that she withheld drugs from him, medication from him, that prescribed to him. She withheld it from him.
Why is she not in jail? How much more evidence do you need? Put her ass in jail. Put her in that orange jumpsuit with the fake ass Crocs.
See, and then
and Jada Pinkett Smith too. Put both of them in there.
Yeah, I don't like that woman, but she also, like, Johnny Depp said, oh, about Corey, no. He rolled on the floor in tears and begged. I hate saying this, I have to admit this, but that was about the lowest point in my life. All right, as a grown man in court, you know, man, to that he cried and rolled on the floor.
No, sir. No, sir. Let me tell you, Mike. This might sound very controversial to the chat, but I'm gonna say it.
Toxic masculinity.
Scared to say it.
Toxic masculinity. That's what I'm hearing.
No, fuck that. It's feminine toxic. Yes, that's what it is. Dudes are gonna be dudes. Female. They literally made a phrase that's famous, saying niggas ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you made a phrase so popular that degrades men, that not only black people are saying it, white people are saying it, Mexican people are saying it, Asian people are saying it. I'll tell you about it. I never heard it unless they say it in Chinese. I don't know. But
it's the same, men ain't shit.
Yeah, like, bruh, I don't think you understand. Like, at the end of the day, if it ever came down to it, and it was a war between sex, females would lose. If you don't agree, if you don't see how it is, you're dumb. Females think with emotion. Niggas think logically. What happens when your commander-in-chief get on her period? She gonna start saying some slick shit.
I mean,
other females gonna get offended.
All right, not discredit my sergeant major or nothing like that, because she's a great leader, but I feel like
I'm talking about if we win against each other. I'm not saying.
I was just talking about like my leadership in general. I was like, my leadership is great. I want to put that out there.
Listen, I'm talking about if it was male versus female for the battle of the earth, males are winning.
So here's the thing. I think if we went between male versus females, who gonna win? Battle between, right? Not just because, you know, a man gonna be a man, right? And men just think we can outpower women in general, right? Because we naturally just a stronger creature.
We are.
I think when we come to like strategic and like think with this, sometimes like it's the female, like, in a sense, right? A female might be more mature when it comes to her thing, but like you said, as far as emotions, right? Men are more heartless in a sense, right? To get the job done, that can get rid of emotion. Is more often seen out of a man getting rid of his emotion to get the job done than all right, just from my own personal experience, right? I seen women tend to, you know, hold their emotions on their shoulders, so they gonna let you know how they feel. You know, and of course, in a sense of battle, women ain't gonna like that's gonna cause competition within their own group. Man, right? If somebody, let's say we go to war against women, right? And some dude who's above me, right, say like, "Hey, we gotta go shoot all these motherfuckers right now," right? I might not agree with it, but like, "Hey, bro, boss said it. We just gonna get it done." Right? Now,
Yeah.
now, on the other hand, if a woman who's a leader, right, said, "Hey, I'm gonna just kill all these dudes over here, all of them dead, like that. I want them all gone." All right, 80% of them gonna be like, "Let's go do it," right? But they're gonna be that 20%. That 20%. People be like, I don't know if I want to do that. I might want me some dick later. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that. So they're gonna be hesitant. Right? They ain't gonna like they gonna put their personal feelings into, right? That type of stuff right there is in a sense the battle. Why men would like, and this is I think if we had a world battle between man versus woman, man would probably come out on top.
That's true. But we getting off subject though. That's a
Right?
whole other debate for a whole other time.
Yep.
Um,
All right. So
back on the Johnny Depp. Um, I don't understand what the issue is. Why are we in court? She put her hands on him. She needs to have some type of repercussion or consequence. I'm sorry, consequence.
my boy better get paid. That's all I know. And he better get paid.
It
He
doesn't
better
matter
get
what the
paid.
consequence is. There just needs to be a consequence because it's just like you can't sit here and put your hands on somebody, withhold someone's medication, and think that you're not gonna have consequences. Because if it was vice versa,
Oh,
this would be all over Twitter, everywhere, everything.
I was about to say this. You know what's crazy is like if this was other way around, like you heard Johnny Depp would do all this stuff to a woman, like you were like it'd be like headline. It'd be a headline. Like if I would hop on Twitter, it'd be
Literally,
a headliner. Like they're like, "Oh my God, there's Jordan
literally,
Cat come out that he'd been abusing his wife and stuff," right? Because Johnny Depp isn't no
literally.
small actor. Like Johnny Depp is not no small actor. Johnny Depp, you know, known for
That's
his
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Sparrow, right? Which sad to know that he will not be playing him no more. He said he want to expand from Jack Sparrow, which is understandable. Understandable. Like Engel as an actor is understandable because like you've been playing this one character majority of your career, and you want to expand to other parts. Understand, right?
That's easy money. That's easy money.
I mean, he been
You
playing
are Captain Jack Sparrow.
he been playing Jack Sparrow for how long now? Like Captain Caribbean. I mean,
It doesn't matter.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Vin
bro,
Diesel
been
did the
out.
same thing. He tried to play Riddick. I watched Riddick and I said, "Oh, that's dude from Fast and the Furious."
I mean, yeah, I see. I mean, but I think I see Johnny Depp do like voiceovers a lot more often now. I see him do a lot of voiceovers, so
You rather
at least
do
he did.
voiceovers than fucking Captain Jack Sparrow? Tripping.
I mean, hey, on at his for his mental, he said he don't want to do it no more. He feel like he feel complacent as an actor that he feel like he could expand more. He could become a better actor playing different roles. Which I can understand.
That's easy money. You don't even have to even pretend to be someone. You've been that person for so long. You don't have to even work on being nothing else. That's easy money.
But you realize he's right. The money ain't like he ain't worried about money. He ain't worried about money. He don't care about the easy money. He got money. He's living a good life.
Well, you get more money. Live a better life.
He gonna get like he not gonna not get another role. Like let's don't get that twisted. He gonna get another role. It just won't be Jack Sparrow. He just don't want to play as Jack Sparrow no more. Now it's like who's the person that play Wolverine? What's his name? I can't think his name. Uh, I can't. I
They
can't.
like Jack something with a J.
Yeah.
Jack something.
And when he played the origin of Wolverine, that was his last movie as Wolverine. Now, can I see him play any other role besides Wolverine? Hell no. If I see him in another movie, I'm like, that is Wolverine right there. I don't care. Nobody said that is Wolverine. He been playing Wolverine for as long as I know.
My whole life.
Literally. So no. But
Not happening.
on to the next subject. No, we're gonna keep Johnny Depp in our prayers. hope that he get what he deserves. Between him and
No,
his ex-wife.
fuck that. I hope he gets what he deserves. Fuck that. She needs to be put in jail.
What he
Put
said.
her ass in jail.
My man, very
In jail.
like I said, I'm not. I cannot.
Fight for them damn noodles.
So on to the next subject, right? All right, A$AP Rocky is arrested in connection to a shooting. All right, this happened April 21st, right? So if you have been hiding under a rock and not know that the whole Rihanna and A$AP Rocky situation, right, which was so happened to be all of a lie.
A lie.
Yeah, so it's not the whole of him cheating on Rihanna is not true. I would just
really,
yeah, it's not true, not true at all. That was just somebody putting out misinformation.
Feminism.
And people hopped on it and like this is the truth, which have with a lot of information. Sadly, when you put out there on the internet. It could have been a joke somebody could have just put out there, right? And somebody saw that and was like, ooh, headliner. And roll with it.
Definitely was a headliner. Definitely was a headliner.
Man, for like when the day it first came out, but I saw nothing on your social medias, bro. People making skits. Oh, Drake when he found out A$AP Rocky cheated on Rihanna.
Drake need to take them drumline cornrows out his head. He too light skinned for that shit. I don't care. I don't give a damn how rich you are. I will roast your shit. Go ahead.
Okay. But basically, as far as his arrest, A$AP Rocky was taken into custody at Los Angeles International Airport on Wednesday as he returned from a holiday with his girlfriend, as we all know, Rihanna. All right.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. Hot take. I'm gonna pause you right there real quick. If there's anybody in the chat, y'all might not agree with me, but I don't give a shit. Rihanna is not bad.
Wait.
Never been bad.
Wait.
Not bad. Oh. I have never found her attractive at all.
Are you serious?
I would take Chloe Bailey over Rihanna any day.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with that anyway, but still.
I would take I would take 10 other females before Rihanna. She's not bad. Not cute. She's not ugly. Not bad.
I just can't agree with that. Just can't agree with
that.
Bro.
How is she bad, Mike?
You just call me Ryan.
I did.
Bro.
That's my boss name.
Yeah, I'm your boss, bitch. But
bitch. You turn the lights off, I can't even see you.
All right, before we get the cook session going.
2K Madden haircut.
Not even generic, not even a haircut. It's just a bunch of.
Got that NHL 2007 haircut.
All right. Back to what I was saying.
Got that FIFA 07.
Back to what I was saying before you get on my ass.
Blame your ass.
All right, Mr. Buck.
Look at your bed. Your bed look like you ain't got no action in 36 years.
Oh, because it had got action in 36 years. But that besides the point. All right. Rihanna.
Retarded ass hairline.
All right. So, A$AP Rocky, right, got taken into custody on Wednesday, right? And, all right, the police took him to custody because of two people he was acquainted with were arguing. All right, the victim.
What?
Yes. So, two people that A$AP Rocky is acquainted with were arguing, right? That result in
That
shots getting fired, right? And then
okay.
so I guess one of the two people got shot, and I guess the dude accused ASAP Rocky, right?
Mm.
So now he'll probably release the next day, or shortly right after the same day on $5,500. No, okay, $550,000. There you go. That was how much his bail was. So he probably released the same day because that chump changed to them.
That's a lot of money to me. Goddamn, I don't care if I'm a trillionaire. I ain't spending that amount of money.
But so I forgot how bail works because so the money you see, like, okay, let's say someone bail worth like, okay, you say your bail are worth like $2 million, right? You only got paid. I think it's only 10%. You have to pay to get bailed out.
And then it's kind of like a bill after that.
I think so, but like you won't have to like I know you don't have to pay it all up front. It's like you pay 10% and you can get out.
Fair enough.
But don't quote me on that. I think that's how it works. I'm not a convict, and I've never been in jail, nothing like that. All right, look me up.
Shit, you look like you look dark enough and rugged enough. So
you're right. I should look like I've been. Hey, some people call the military jail. All right. All right.
I would be one of the people.
Won't be lying. So next. Our next subject matter, because I don't really want to talk about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky because we don't get too flying fucks about that relationship. Let's go into
lie. Just real quick, I ain't gonna lie. I understand people trying to make stories, but I feel like a story is not worth breaking up people's family.
Honestly,
I understand you got to feed your family, but that's kind of wrong. If it so called wasn't true, if this man potentially has the want to start a family with this I'll give her a 7. I don't make her ugly. I'll give her a 7, 7.5, 8. I feel like you should feel like shit because you just potentially almost broke up a whole family. Maybe that's all I'd say.
yeah, and honestly, I feel like as far as celebrity relationships and stuff like that, like I think I feel like there should be a talk when I get together, like, hey, you both. I mean, you know, then they know they're both famous, right? Paparazzi, motherfucker, gonna be looking into their personal lives. They're gonna try to get into their personal life. I hate to be that type of celebrity where like I got a camera on me all the time, and I gotta be worried about, hey, this motherfucker recording me behind me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
you can't mess up,
bro. That be politically right all the time, bro. Fuck no. All right, you see me on the streets. All right, I'm gonna be as real as I am on this podcast. I'm gonna be real with you out there. I'm gonna be the exact same motherfucker.
Oh my.
So don't expect too much. Don't expect too much. Don't think, oh my gosh, it's no.
As long as you don't see him at night, because you ain't gonna see him at night.
Maybe that's why the only time I'm gonna go out at nighttime, so y'all can't see my ugly ass. That one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be self. You're like, is that who I think it is? Nah, I think we just seen them. Like, yep, you seen stuff.
Yeah, just like that one time we was all out there at midnight. You was that way. You need me in the face because I couldn't see.
That's your fault.
All I saw was some white ass pants coming towards you. I don't know what the fuck is that.
Oh, it was a ghost.
I didn't know what the fuck you was. All I saw was white pants. That's it. You had black socks on, black cleats, black. You black. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is coming at me right now.
Gosh. Okay, on to Netflix.
You're the only nigga I know that wear Sam's brand socks in a football game or a football practice.
Hold on. What's wrong wearing? Who cares what type of socks wear to practice? It's practice.
I understand that, but at the end of the day, Mike, you built like a tiki torch. All right, you got to at least have some sort of heat, fire, or something. Shit.
It's practice. I don't. So see, I think that's also my problem is I don't really don't care what other people think. Like it's practice,
Clearly,
practice. I'm gonna just do me. Like in the day, I'm gonna do
you
me.
used to come to practice looking like a bag of Mardi Gras beads.
I don't be that bad. I don't. I was never that bad.
Yeah, you would
I was
have
never.
every type of color,
But who cared? It was
wide,
practice.
wide hips.
All right. Hey, yeah, I got white heads to half y'all females out there, but that's beside the point. Uh.
Back towards me.
All right. So Netflix hints at password sharing crackdown as subscribers fall. Right. If you haven't known, right. If you're been again hiding under a rock and you don't share your password with other people, or you have a Netflix, or you have somebody else's Netflix, like me, I had somebody else's Netflix because I don't pay for Netflix. Wait, why are you doing that? What was that about?
Oh, you saw that? Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I saw that. What was all that,
Okay,
right?
you tried to slight flex a little bit. You tried to slight flex. I ain't saying nothing. Slight flex.
We're flexible, okay?
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you flexed underneath all that 2 layers of fat you got on your body. That's fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, right. So
You built like the box of a 12-pack soda, not the cans inside, just the box.
So, in case I didn't know, Netflix household using Netflix had dropped by 200,000 in the first 3 months of the year. It faced stiff competition from rivals as like Hulu, Crunchyroll, a bunch of other programs. I can't name. There's like a crap ton of like HBO Max, like just a bunch of them out there.
Well, what do you expect? Me? Nothing but fucking Netflix originals.
I
Who wants to
mean,
watch Netflix originals all damn night?
exactly. I mean, so I think that's the
When it,
biggest problem.
no, fuck that. When it's asking you, are you still watching? I'm not fucking. I'm just tired of watching the shit. I'm on my phone.
Look, I got nothing against them.
Because you ain't paying the bill. That's why. I'm paying the bill for my mama so she can continue doing that. My mama's the only person I know that actually continuously every day enjoys Netflix.
My people don't even like. I don't think my people. I think my sister watches Netflix, but I don't. I know I don't. I hardly ever touch that dang app.
It's,
On something.
you know, they finally added Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
But
bitch, fuck you.
what you told? I
want to have some breaking news for you.
I heard about it. But I say in the mix, it'll be on Netflix. I heard about it. Cause also I really hop on Netflix, bro. When like I have an anime group chat and they tell me, "Oh man, there's a fire anime on Netflix." All right, cool. I'm gonna check it out. Outside of that, I don't hop on that app.
Keep talking. I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Not even 2. 1 minute. 30 seconds.
All right,
Keep going.
Do your thing, right? And yeah, that's the only time I really watch Netflix, honestly, right? So continue, all right. Netflix warned its shareholders another 2 million subscribers were likely to leave platform by July. I would say next 3 months, but whatever. This month almost over, so by July, right? And their revenue growth have been has slowed considerably. So they've been telling their shareholders that, hey, we're losing people, and they're also trying to figure out ways make more money, right? Instead of just making better content or giving people content they want and listen to the people, they basically trying to figure out ways for them to make more money, right? So there's not confirmed yet, but it's in the talks of people might they might basically charge people per profile name. So as you know, when you go on Netflix, right, there's there's profiles you can click on. So you click on your profile and you go watch your user. Netflix are thinking of adding a monthly cost to each username. So let's say I have 5 usernames, right? On my Netflix account, right? It's gonna charge me about, I'd say, $2 to $5 per account a month. So on top of your Netflix subscription you're already paying for, they trying to charge you to $2 to $5 extra for Netflix. That's I don't think that's the route you need to go, right? If you're trying to get more people back on your platform, make people pay. Like I don't understand why you want to make people pay for more. Like that, to me, that never makes sense.
You already give an option to have more people on the Netflix. So now you're gonna start charging people for something that you already put on there for essentially not for free, but it's kind of like a buy one get 4 free thing.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna charge you for something that they was gonna give you for free for 4 people.
And not even that, right?
Like, instead of just putting more better shit on there, stop putting these goddamn Netflix originals where they talking and fucking the overlay is a second off. Just put some rerun the movies on there. You put Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3 on there. It don't have to be nothing complicated. Just put like simple shit. It ain't got nothing complicated at all.
I think that's why mostly people go to these streaming platforms. Like I think Netflix never been like a platform where people went to go watch new series all the time. People went to go watch Netflix because they had all the old stuff on. Everything that
people
we used to watch.
Netflix when it's about to fuck.
I mean, besides that, I talk about the normal people who just out here trying to watch Netflix, right? Like I know a lot of people who watch Netflix, bro, because they're just like watching the old series that was on Netflix, right? Or just watching like it's not Hulu, right? Because Hulu got all the Family Guys on that on there, and Hulu. I ain't gonna lie, Hulu is like what I see a lot of people gravitating to now because Hulu, you can watch sports, all your cartoons, all your your anime, majority anime, and they have their own like anime stuff they put on it that you can't get on other platforms. Like Hulu got it made kind of right now, cause like even then, right, you could put other subscriptions onto Hulu. Let's say you got HBO Max, right? You can put your HBO Max on a Hulu and you can watch HBO Max on Hulu. So it's like it's a win-win, right? I can watch all stuff on
They
one
have to do that because Hulu's movies is ass. They have great shows, but their movies is ass.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I freaking agree. I think I have yet to watch a actual movie on Hulu. I only watch TV shows.
That's it. That's it.
But I can say the same thing.
Quick plug for everybody in the chat. Watch Lucifer on Netflix though. Watch that shit. That's a good show. The ending is not that good, but the whole show within itself is good. I'm gonna tell you.
So if you give an overall rating of the show, what do you give it?
8.7.
8.7?
8.7 because I'll literally be thinking about that shit while I'm at work, and I'll literally get home from work and I'll literally turn that shit on and start watching it. Only reason I'm giving it 8.7 and not a 9 because for a 10 it has to be perfect. I think it'd be perfect. I'm not giving it a 9 only because the ending wasn't is what I thought it should have been.
So they feel like
and every person I put on to Lucifer has liked it so far.
Y'all heard it here first. If you haven't watched Lucifer, go ahead and give that a watch. And let us know how you think. All right.
Also, if you want to cash at me $10, that's fine
too. You gonna charge them a fee for putting them on?
Mm-hmm.
It's all like kind of gatekeeping a little bit. You ask me. They go charge people to just
give a damn. Don't give a damn.
It's all like gatekeeping a little bit. I don't know.
The government is gatekeeping.
But that's kind of their job to gatekeep. That's different. They kind of have to gatekeep. You don't have to gatekeep this. You don't have to gatekeep this. What purpose do you need to gatekeep this? What purpose do you need to gatekeep this?
To make some money.
Besides that, what other reason you have to gatekeep?
What you mean? Money make the world go round.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess. Either way, I don't think you should be gatekeeping the TV show. All right.
Well, I put them on. They should pay me for that.
Like I said, if y'all want to cash out Dina for putting on a Lucifer, I'll go ahead.
Much appreciated.
I'm not gonna put his cash out in the description. I ain't gonna do
it. Oh, that's childish. Childish as hell. Trying to stop my money.
Nah, bro. You know I'm just,
that's why I'm more tatted than you.
But okay, we're not even finna go there. All right, next subject. We ain't gonna get into that discussion.
Fuck that. Where? I'm more tatted than you.
And
your leg sleeve been nothing but stencil,
bro. My legs ain't nothing but stencil. The only thing they need to get done was
no. You need all the shading. You got nothing but stencil.
No, they did a little bit of shading on it.
I've seen your leg.
Yeah, but I'm also a dark skinned man, so a lot of things you can't tell because I'm a dark skinned man.
You're not dark skinned,
bro. What?
You're jet black. You turn that light off right now, you will not be seen.
There's no light. There's no light. This is natural lighting.
Shut up. You making that mic look light skinned.
Bro, are you serious right now? Are you serious?
I didn't know you had a beard on.
Bro. Absolutely, y'all can tell I have a beard on. I have a beard. I have more beard than this doofus over here who can barely get his beard to connect.
Oh, you black as a shadow. You blacker than the shadow. You are literally the epitome of that Young Thug quote. Like a thief in the night. That's you. You don't have to put a ski mask on or nothing. And on top of that, you get that GTA generic haircut.
Like I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna continue on with this podcast because I'm not gonna take this discrimination even more.
Bottom lip pink, your upper lip black. What you been doing?
It's been like this since I've been born. Fuck you. Fuck you. My lips been like this since I've been born. I had done nothing. My lips always been like this. It always been like this. You're not gonna discriminate my lips.
So you want to do nothing when you was flaming hot Cheeto head Mike?
No.
You was naturally just wilding. Always wearing that goddamn navy Adidas tracksuit jacket.
I missed that jacket. I don't know what I did with it.
Shit, I'm glad you lost it.
That bitch was comfy. And like it's great to wear. Yeah, but like not every jacket is comfy to wear like without a shirt. Like I could wear that jacket without a shirt.
That's why your nipples look stupid. Carry on the show.
My nipples. Oh, this dude here, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Our last popular news for today. All right. U.S. bans anti-satellite missile tests. All right. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, who chairs the National Space Council, says such tests were reckless. All right. The U.S., China, India, Russia have all carried them out and had generated space debris in doing so. So, simply put, the tests are dangerous and we will not conduct them, he says. So, basically, if y'all know what a Space Force base at in California, there's Space Force base in California. Basically, pro-Earth people. So I guess Kamala Harris is pro-Earth. Basically, wants to stop of basically putting random shit out in the goddamn universe. All right, into our debris belt, basically. I'm pretty sure we got a lot of
I
extra.
just want to know, what is the goal? So we sending all these spaceships and all this shit into space, right?
Yes.
I just want to know, what are we gonna do if we meet life? And what if like the predators type? You know,
We gonna be fucked.
what are you gonna do then? What are we gonna do then?
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm,
I ain't gonna lie. I think
I swear to God, no, fuck that. I swear to God, if they still, we going through a fucking apocalypse, the predators, in a sense, then came out, then came to Earth, all the other shit. They still better refund me my tax refund check. That's all I know.
so. Think about that, right? So I had a not necessarily I don't know what you call it, but basically if it were, I think there are other beings in the world, in the universe, that know that we are here, but they don't want to fuck with us because they see how the dumb shit we do.
Well, it's so I have a lot of, not free time. I ignore a lot of customers at work when I'm talking to them, but like that.
Hmm.
I start watching videos while they be talking, and I don't listen to what they be asking for. And I was watching this video, and it was like, we haven't reached. There's a theory that, so I'm gonna put this in simple terms, right?
Hmm.
Earth has not reached that cosmic level. So say there's like a galactic justice system, right?
Hmm.
And the galactic justice system says you're prohibited from visiting planets that has not matured beyond this line of galactic livelihood. We could say that, right?
Hmm.
So Earth has not hit that next step. So the theory is, throughout the universe, people know about us. We don't know about them because we have not pushed through that next galactic step, that universal step. So every time that we get these theories about UFOs and stuff, those are people that break those rules in the galactic, right? I'm just using galactic for simple terms. They use a different word. In the
Hmm.
galactic space force, shut that shit down because we're not equipped to handle interstellar space war. Fuck it. It takes us what, 6 months to even get to the fucking moon?
We haven't even. I think we haven't had a spaceship leave Earth atmosphere in like years. Like it's been a long time since we had like an actual spaceship. Like I don't know the actual
Exactly. So
time.
that's the theory. That's the theory in it. Is it true? I don't know. That's up to y'all. It's up to you for the debate. Do I believe that there's extra life in the universe? Absolutely. Because ain't no way in hell that we just the only life in the whole universe that's ever expanding. Um, do I believe that we have not hit that extra step in the galactic staircase? Um, I feel like yes, only because it's too unlikely for the planet of Earth to be this damn lucky for the billions of years it's been rotating and sustaining life. You telling me in the billions of years that there is an advanced civilization that have not seen us yet? You feel me?
Yeah, and even then, right? They also like no. They also saying that there's out there that like Earth was a more advanced society billions of years ago. They're saying that billion years ago,
Yeah.
Earth was more advanced, and then we, in a sense, reverted or
Well, it's because
digressed.
it makes sense because We went from looking into the heavens, into the sky, to looking through our phone. So we went from looking up to looking down, which is fair because I do the same thing. All I know is I have the utmost confidence in knowing that we can have the utmost defense against any alien species, if we just show them your face.
So
We show
that
them your face, it would be the ultimate defense.
I'm pretty sure would not be the.
I,
I'd
I
be
say talk. Just show me face.
you just send a picture of me.
Do you really want to inhabit this planet? Look at this face.
Fuck
They ain't
you.
gonna turn around.
Fuck you. All right. I'm not that ugly. Bro, really just on my ass for no fucking reason. Fucking, just a fucking dickhead. That's all you are. You're just a fucking dickhead. All right. Fuck you. Please
Oh
just.
my god, that was funny.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, that was funny.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. All right. But that's all for our popular topics for the day. All right. Now we're gonna go into regular discussion, and we're just gonna talk, chill, and like we always do. All right. And Demetri might go on his little tangent about females or whatever, because that's what he loves to do. He got it then against all females in the world, and we gonna.
Against all females in the world. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't have a vendetta against females in the world. I'm just so sick of females being able to do shit and not have no consequences. Like, it don't make fucking sense, bro. Like, it don't make sense. How the hell you gonna sit here and tell me that you can accuse a dude? Now let's say if he didn't do it. If he did do it, put him in jail for life. If he didn't do it, you can accuse him of rape, and then don't shit happen to you, but his life is fucked over, and it ain't. Hold on. We keep calling me. We keep calling me.
The boy's a busy man.
But ain't shit happening. Like, no, we're not doing that. And the simple fact that now this goes with the territory of you're with a dude that has itself already established. I'm a speak from scenario, but not scenario, from example, but not scenario, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna just go along with it.
Imagine you work a 10-hour day, right? This is the type of females we live with now. Imagine you work a 10-hour day, it's her off day. It's a Saturday, you work 10 hours on a Saturday, it's her off day. She get every weekend off, right? You went in at 7, you got off 10 hours from there, right? You get home, you open the door, put your stuff down, you sit down, and then old girl comes to you talking about, so what we eating for dinner? What?
I mean, what you eating for dinner?
You
That
know what
one
I'm
I'm
saying?
asking.
You had all day to figure out whether it be takeout, whether it be something you cook, it don't matter. You had 10 hours to
figure it out.
decide what you want to eat, and you couldn't figure it out.
I
You couldn't
mean,
figure it out. Another thing, can we please? And this is really my main topic. I had to get that off my chest though. This is the main topic I want to say. Can we please let men have our own fucking sports? Jesus Christ. Just because it's a male only sport doesn't mean females have to infiltrate that shit. God damn. When you have a girls' night out, y'all be quick to protect that shit. In the NBA, NFL, it is a men's only league. A men's only league. Why do females feel the need to infiltrate that shit? Like, bruh, can we have nothing to ourselves? I don't want to fucking watch LeBron James go against Rachel May. I don't
So
want to watch that.
so as far as you saying is like you don't want females playing like, and it's just co-ed sports, right? You don't want co-ed sports.
We can have co-ed sports. That's cool.
But like when
But
a
stop
man,
trying to infiltrate leagues that's already established. God damn it. If I'm playing in a men's official top tier elite league, I don't want to play against females. How would you feel if it's a girls' night out and you tell me, no, you can't go to our girls' night out? And I sit there and won't let you out the door. I petition. I do all this other shit because you want to go to the girls' night out. Damn, can we not have shit to ourselves?
I mean, I agree, right? So I don't mind women like, because obviously like there are tomboyish girls out there like playing soccer, like, but have your own league type of thing, right? You don't need to be in a like there's a WNBA, right? There's no need for a female to be NBA, right? And like but also I could also see right from a money standpoint why they want to join. I mean, if I'm in the WNBA, bro, we ain't getting paid shit.
That's not the NBA's fault, though.
I know you're right, but I get an NBA, I get paid more. And if I can stick with them, I can stick with them.
Not necessarily, because look at it like this. Look at it like this. The NBA is a male-dominated league, which means you're going to see dunks, you're going to see highlight plays. Not to say the NBA doesn't do the same thing, but it's basically like combining oil and water.
It don't mix.
So it's just like you put women in the NBA. Imagine LeBron James going against a female that's 140 pounds max, maybe 5'5", in the post. That's boring TV. You already know who's gonna win that matchup. Imagine Joel Embiid, 7 foot, 270 pounds, however much he is, going against a girl that maybe, I'll give her 6 feet. 6 feet, about 195 pounds.
That's all Brittany Griner is.
I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch a female kicker, a female punter. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is who I am as a person. If you sign up for the shit, I'm not going to hold back. Remember we played that spring football game?
Yeah.
Our senior year?
Hmm?
If I'm a corner and I'm running across the middle and I see a female go up for that ball, I'm lighting her ass up with the intention of hitting her as hard as I can. I don't want to hear none of that female shit.
I mean,
but this is the thing. This is where I'm going with this. That's where the confusion comes. Because if I was to do that, people gonna look at me like, that's a girl. Why would you hit her that hard? This and that, blah, blah, blah. Right? But if it's a male, they'll be like, damn, that was a big hit. But people can't naturally but to feel for that shit. That's why it can be co-ed sports. That don't mean male or female should cross that gender role. I shouldn't see a male going to the WNBA. I shouldn't see a female going into the NBA. If you want to have your own co-ed shit on the side, do that. But stop ruining the integrity of the game.
I understand that, right? But so here's the thing, right? So there's a female who's an assistant coach for the Spurs. All right,
that's a coach though. I'm talking about performance.
No, but
I'm listening.
I'm gonna get to it. Right? She coached under guy's name, head coach name for the Spurs. Popovich.
Greg Popovich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach under him for I think for like 4 or 5 years, right? Her aspiration was to be a head coach in the NBA. Didn't pan out, I guess, or she chose to go to the WNBA route, right? Haven't been a head coach at all. Never coached in the WNBA before. She the highest paid coach in the WNBA. And like she get paid more than coaches who actually have a winning record in the WNBA. So the problem is, right? So the problem, they don't have the money. They have the money. They could literally just show, all right, we have the money to pay these people. Because you just paid this coach who haven't coached in the WNBA before. She only coached NBA caliber players. I don't think she coached college basketball. She only coached male athletes. So she never coached female athletes.
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Let me ask you a question. Say you have 100-pound boulders that you have to move. You're a boss of a company and you have to move these 100-pound boulders, right?
Yeah.
Would you pay? I'm gonna name them 1 and 2. If number one can lift 2 100-pound boulders at the same time and move them, right? $20 an hour. We'll say 30. We'll say $30 an hour. And number 2, right, can only lift 1 boulder at a time. Would you pay them the same? Or would you pay number 1 the 30 and number 2 the 20?
I see what you're saying. Because the obvious answer what I picked to do.
No, just answer the question. Answer the question.
The obvious answer I would pick to do who could pick up 2 at the same time, pay him more because.
So you would pay him more, correct?
Yeah, that have to make sense.
Okay,
so, I can pay him less. I'll pay him less, but hey,
this is what I'm saying.
I'm a different low ball.
The WNBA wants to get paid as much as the NBA, which there's nothing wrong with that. Get your money. But you have to be able to perform to the level of worth the money that's worth. I'm not going to pay $160 for a ticket for the WNBA. All they doing is laying it up and shooting from mid-range or barely off the 3 when I can go pay $200 and watch spectacular dunks, all this other shit, this and that. That's not the W's. That's not the NBA's fault.
So here's the thing, right?
WNBA's fault for not performing.
But that's not even the case anymore. Because there is female that, not far as the dunking is concerned, right? There's barely any female that could dunk. That's still a fact, right? But as far as shooting wise, there's girls out here who can cross up, do all the special dribble moves that any dude can do, right? All the spectacular, do all the layup packages. They can shoot from the logo. They can do all that. Only thing that they can't do that the males can't do is dunk. At fault for what I see.
So what you're saying is you would pay $300 for a glorified 3-point contest.
I mean, I only call it glorified 3-point. Can't like just out there shooting 3 the whole game.
It doesn't matter. The point is what I'm saying. It's a more slowed. It's a more softer. Now they're being physical to their standpoint, but they're not gonna be able to bang down low with it. Joel Embiid or LeBron James, you know that.
I mean, yeah, right? But again, it's these females don't. They know females who's 6'8", 220 pounds.
220. LeBron is 260. A pure muscle.
Understand that. You comparing
6'9".
Like these you comparing 2 stars. You comparing 2 stars.
I'm comparing their best star to the NBA's best star.
So you talk about stars, right? Stars, right? So stars of the WNBA, right?
Okay.
Well, Candace Parker technically one of the stars at the WNBA, right? Okay. Right. She got a good layup package. Got pretty good handles, right? I want to call her a Kyrie Irving, nothing like that, but I'll say, when it comes to handles, you could compare her to
Don't let my laptop. Go ahead. I'm gonna Google this.
I can't even think of a name I compare. And a good NBA name. Football, I had you. I can't compare her. I can't think of a name,
Well,
right?
only reason I say NBA is because there's no like WNFL. Unless you want to compare the lingerie football league.
But so not even that, right? So even there actually there is a more serious football league out there that's getting more popular, right? Now it's flag football right now. They haven't gotten to pads. It's like a 7-on-7 league. But these girls
I don't count then. I'm not finna pay to watch the 7-on-7. I can go to any high school and watch that shit for free.
Like I said, can I continue on before you continue to interrupt me?
My bad. Go ahead.
All right.
My bad.
All right. In these girls 7-on-7 leagues, right? These girls are out here. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these girls that run routes better than some dudes I know.
Better than you. Okay.
Like, there's like, I just have to show you a clip. One girl out here, like, I swear to God, I thought I don't know who taught her or who her brothers were, but they obviously had this girl in the lab. Like, she was out here double moving. All right, she looked like DT. All right, but was on steroids. Right, because she was making these girls look stupid. All right, now
was this with or without pads?
Without pads.
Okay.
I said it's like a 7-on-7 league. So now, I don't think the problem with females in football is the defensive standpoint, right? Which I can understand, right? Because a lot of people only see they see this as spectaculars of being an offensive player. So that really looked like, unlike us guys, right? We like hitting motherfuckers. I don't know if girls see it in that light. And I got to that point yet, because like females in football and taking it serious is that like just touching the surface now. Because you're not talking about the lingerie league. Because lingerie league was just sexualized football. That's all that shit was. No offense to any female that did it, but it's just sexualized football. That's all that shit was.
You said Candace Parker, right?
Yes. And then her name is.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
So I was taking a sip of my. But
Oh, okay. You're not drinking like that, but that's fine.
But this is my third drink. Fuck you.
It's my fifth.
Fuck you. You started before me.
We started around the same time. What are you talking about?
No, you already had. I don't fix my drink. You already had it drinking hands, drinking out the straw.
You drink just like your nipples, short-handed.
Fuck you. All right, but like I was saying, right? As far as football concerned, as far as females playing football, it's gonna take a little bit longer, right? But they got, honestly, as far as the males backing it, they got the right males backing it. As far as from like popular YouTubers who record football and record football in the positive standpoint where a lot of people watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got that, starting to getting that backbone, right? If people support, hey man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, this can get somewhere, right? And the WNBA standpoint is right. We see it we starting to see it at the college level, because I ain't gonna lie. I think you look at numbers for the female college playoffs. Their numbers are going up. Like more people are starting to watch female college playoffs.
Listen, let me say something real quick. I'm not saying I'm against female sport success. Damn, I'm not saying that.
I understand that.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, take accountability for your own shit. For example, don't blame the NBA when the NBA is giving you a crutch already. They're advertising you. When you're your own association, when you can't generate enough revenue, that is not the NBA's fault. That is the WNBA's fault. This is entertainment, right? So when you're an entertainer, you're not making money. What do you have to do? Upgrade or make your entertainment better. You can't expect people to pay more. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna keep the same content and I expect y'all to pay more for the same content. It's not how it works. That's not how it works at all.
Right.
You gotta upgrade your content. You got to make it better. You got to make it worth the price of paying. That's what it is. The WNBA is not worth $300 a seat.
I mean, people won't
It's
pay
not.
$3 a seat for an NBA game unless it's playoffs.
But the point is, I still out a number. I'm just saying, like, the point is, like, I'm not paying $100-something for a WNBA game. Mid up, almost high nosebleed seat area. I'm not paying for that. Why would I pay that? I can watch it on TV. Y'all not dunking. Y'all don't move as fast. It's shorter. It's like watching a senior year freshman, a senior year high school, freshman college year basketball team for the men. And by no means am I saying I don't want them to make money. Don't get it wrong. Get your money, but also give the performance that's worth the money. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not arguing with that. So I think we were going at two standpoints. I was just saying, like, yeah.
I mean, you can't argue with it. Because at the end of the day, it's facts. Like, in order to get more money, you have to perform better. You're not performing better, you're going to get less money. Simple as that. If females don't like it, they feel like, oh, misogyny, oh, that shit, right? Blah, blah, blah. Just like how Fresh say. It will be the same as if I'm not good at sex, are you going to keep fucking me?
If I'm in love with
No.
you, maybe.
No, fuck that.
Females do that all the time. Females stay with dudes with bad sex all the time.
No. Like, they're not gonna be in love with you.
I ain't saying
after that point. I'm talking about you meet a girl, you're talking, we went on a couple dates, I finally fucked. She found out you're terrible. It's just like, do I want to put up with this? No. I want to put up with this.
I mean, it depends. Okay, that was depend what her stands are at, right? If sex is that important to her, then yes, she won't stay. But if sex is not that high up to her, she's like, I mean, I'm not really caring.
Mike,
anyway, I'm just saying.
If you met a female that pay y'all fuck 6 days a week, right?
So I met one female like that.
Hypothetical, right? Y'all fuck 6 days a week. She only made you nut 2 days to 3 days of that week. How would you feel?
It's a job. Gotta get her done.
How would you feel?
It's a job.
Listen, you don't have to be diplomatic with me.
I'm not being diplomatic. I'm being honest. It will feel like a job. It will feel like a job.
Would you enjoy it or no? That's what I'm saying.
If it felt like a job, first of all, if I said it felt like a job, would you think I'd be satisfied from it? Because sex ain't supposed to feel like a job.
I need an official answer. I need a clear answer.
But that's not a clear answer.
Would you feel satisfied?
I mean, no. If I only come twice out of the 6 times we do it, no. Wow. Of course, I'm not satisfied. Obviously.
Okay then. Like, it's the same thing for the WNBA. Why would I pay $300 if I'm not gonna be satisfied with the performance? Then you're gonna get mad at me because you didn't perform well. Not me. I paid you to perform well. You didn't perform well.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they kind of write off. They try to write off the female soccer team wave because people talk about them. They wasn't getting paid, but they showed that they play better than the men's soccer team. Like they showed.
They do.
They shown. They said and they have repeatedly shown that they play better than the male soccer team.
Watching women's soccer is fucking entertaining as fuck.
Actually, watching women's soccer is actually more entertaining than watching men's soccer at times.
It is. They get paid more than the men. Because
they actually are more. So women's soccer actually more aggressive than men's soccer. Men's soccer deals with they do a lot of faking injuries and falling out, which I understand why.
I would love to watch women's soccer when everybody's on their period with relaxers. I would love to watch.
So when everybody's on edge.
Yeah, I would. Oh my god, I would love that.
That's a very messy thing to ask for. That's a very
Female soccer
menacing.
players need to get paid more than male soccer players. I stand on that. They're more entertaining. They play harder. All that.
Yeah,
For
I
real.
can. But
I also stand on the fact that you need more realistic nipples.
my nipples are very realistic.
They don't look like it. I've seen them enough.
See, y'all see how this man just talk shit about me for no reason, but I really just be chilling, drinking my little drinky drink, and this dude just comes from my neck.
You got a dry fit on right now.
Yeah, sure do.
What is it? Morning time there? What time is it there?
11:25.
It's 11:25. You gotta stretch your shirt out with your dry fit shirt on. First of all, you drinking alcohol at 11 something in the morning. Let's talk about that.
Not gonna talk about it. Not gonna talk.
No, we're gonna talk about it. 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 It's 11 something in the morning. You woke up, took a shower, hopefully brush your teeth.
Yes, I did. I brushed my teeth.
Okay, well, you brush your teeth with that brown ass Korean water. That's cool. And you're gonna
I got a
talk
story
about
for that.
I'm drinking alcohol at 11 something in the morning. It ain't even lunchtime. Look at you sipping again.
Right after breakfast.
And that cup is retarded.
Oh,
Make it make sense.
how's the cup retarded? It's just a cup.
The cup built like you.
Round? All cups are round.
Yes.
Majority of cups are round.
Your hips are round. You got 2 coffee tables for hips on the side of you. You are the couch. Your hips are the coffee tables. Not the coffee tables, the end tables.
Listen here. All this shit you talking.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
All this shit you talking.
I don't want to hear it.
It's not necessary. It's not necessary. All right.
Your hair not necessary, but you still rocking that bitch.
When we do go bald,
You got that King of the Hill haircut,
bro.
Hank. It's you. You black ass Hank. What the fuck is that?
A grape.
Eat cheese and shit.
It's grapes. I can't eat grapes now, y'all.
I'm on your ass, bro.
I can't eat grapes now.
You over here looking like Peter Cottontail and shit. You got a generic ass haircut from San Andreas on PS2. Like, bruh, get it together.
It is what it is. You know.
It ain't what it is.
It is
like
what it is.
No, fuck that. Like I told Faithin, not to switch subject, but like I told Faithin, this is that New Orleans mentality. Y'all have that it is what it is mentality. That's why y'all don't win.
What?
If the New Orleans Pelicans would drop that mentality and trade Zion Williamson for Julius Randle, y'all will be in the playoffs deeper than what y'all are. Y'all will be playing for a play-in. Y'all be actually in the playoffs.
I mean, we're all in the playoffs now without Zion Williams.
I said deeper.
I mean, we're only in the first round. We don't know. We can make it to the second round. You don't know that.
Y'all not.
You don't know that, bro. We barely lost last night. We barely lost last night.
If y'all do, y'all not going no farther than the second. I'm telling you that right now.
You never know, bro. You never know. You never know.
Pelicans is the West or the East?
I think we're the West. No, wait. Probably the East.
Y'all East? Y'all definitely not making it. Y'all definitely not making it out of the second round. If y'all make it out of the second round, y'all definitely not making it. Trade Zion for Julius Randle. Zion has been in the league for 3 years now and has only played maybe 28 games.
I mean,
you are.
You're not wrong about that.
McCullough has already showed the fact that he can run an offense, he can score, He can pass. This is what he's been showing in the playoffs. He can do all those things. You have Brandon Ingram, elite scorer, right? You have who else on the Pelicans? You have what's that Mexican dude name? Great off the bench role player,
But
right?
dude, y'all
Him
steals?
too. Yes, him
Yeah.
too. Like y'all draft like a defensive lockdown player, trade Zion for Julius Randle. Y'all making a deep playoff push. I'm telling you that right now. Y'all making a deep playoff push.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody really wants Zion.
He ain't played. Why?
Like, because now I actually think about it, like, nobody would really actually want him because man don't play.
Bro, he don't play on
Unless somebody likes
people
projects.
People have forgot him. So like all people see him as is a bulky ass dude that is short that can jump out the roof. That's it. But if I have someone like dude on the Jazz, what's his name? I can't think of dude on his name.
What, the center?
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert?
Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I would have more confidence in Rudy Gobert than Zion in the paint. Because they weigh the same, but he's a lot more longer. Yes, he's a slimmer frame, but he can jump. He's longer, and he knows how to shot block.
But Rudy Gobert is only good for rebounding. Literally, you watch him play. That's all he does. That's all he does is rebound.
Matter. What does Zion do? Sit on the bench. What did he do at Duke? He shot set shot, not jump shot. Set. He didn't have a handle. He was a dunker, and he shot.
I mean, Zion is an in transition player. That way he sees an in transition.
Exactly. So the fact that he wasn't an in transition player, that means you don't have to worry about him on the run. So why not put? I would go as far as to say, I would put Rudy Gobert on him on the 3-point line, knowing that he's not gonna hit that step. He's not gonna hit that step back and shoot that three. He's gonna try to drive to the lane. Rudy Gobert run with him and block it because his arms are stubby.
Zion would definitely try to shoot that three.
No, he wouldn't.
If he butt naked,
no,
I feel like he would. I seen it.
Butt naked. I ain't talking about butt naked. I'm talking about I would stretch Rudy Gobert out.
So out the paint, okay. Yeah, and as he guarded him,
because you know he's not gonna shoot it. His mentality is he's not gonna shoot it. He's gonna try to drive to the goal. So now you're putting Rudy Gobert in his element, right? I believe in Rudy Gobert enough to win majority of those battles. I'm not saying he's gonna win every single battle, but majority of those battles, he's gonna stop him from scoring more than this man is scoring.
Okay, I can't disagree.
Because like I said,
I can't disagree with that.
He's not gonna shoot. When's the last time you seen Zion Williamson pull up for a three? Oh wait, you can't because you always hurt. Last time you saw that was in Duke when he had a set shot, didn't jump, did not jump at all. He was shooting like he was at 24, feet never left the ground.
I got no comment on that because like I mean, like I said, my only problem is around that he's hurt. Like I don't think he's a bad player. He's been on the team for 3 years and we have the league got nothing out of him.
You know why he's always
we wasted a first round pick on this kid because
you know why he's always hurt? Because he's not used to playing with players as good as him. In high school, better. College, better. That's the NBA. I don't want to say he got complacent, but he don't realize he doesn't know how to work. He's been used to being better naturally to everybody.
I don't even think that's the.
No, listen, hear me out. When you're in a league, where everybody has the same talent to score. What separates you is your IQ, your ability to
Great shots.
not create shots, that's still skill, but your IQ, your physical tangent, like as far as like being able to jump, all the other stuff, you know, all that good stuff. But when he got to a league where everybody can do the same thing, and you're limited to a set shot, not a jump shot, you can't create your. When's the last time you seen Zion Williamson create a shot off 3-point line?
But then he not a stretch, so I wouldn't expect that out of him.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, if I'm a defender, I would rather him shoot that 3 all damn day long. He's not a threat. I will put Marcus Smart on Zion Williamson.
Oh, you crazy?
On the perimeter. Listen to me.
But he can body he'll body his way inside. Like that's easy.
On the perimeter. Right? Once he gets to the mid range, I will switch it. But on the perimeter, I would have Marcus Smart on Zion Williamson. Because I'm confident. I am 99.9% sure he is not going to shoot that jump shot on 3-point line.
Yeah, he going 9 or 10 drive, but Marcus Smart going to stop this man from driving. So I mean,
it's not about him driving. It's about the simple fact that I'm sitting in zone. So I'm putting Marcus Smart on him, and when he drive, I'm gonna switch it to. This is just hypothetical. Yeah. I'm switching it to
Jason Tatum. Did we talk about this?
No, what's that man name again? On Utah?
Oh, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. I'm switching him to Rudy Gobert. Or if you want to keep the same team, I'm putting Marcus Smart on him, and I'm switching to Robinson. I'm switching to Tyus. I'm switching to Jaylen Brown. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we all know what he's gonna do. He's gonna either want to work in the post, he's gonna dunk, he's gonna try to drive, layup, hook. Not even hook, because he don't even hook shots.
He don't do a hook shot.
He's either gonna dunk or you're gonna try to lay up. He's not gonna shoot it. He's not gonna hook shot it. Not gonna fade away. None of that.
So what I was trying to say earlier was that like I don't think that fact he's a lazy basketball player. I just feel like, they say when the Pelicans drafted him was in his draft profile was at his weight. I said for his it's unnatural, right? For someone of his size to be jumping the way he does. Like that got to be bad on your knees. Like it's bad on your knees. It's bad as his ankles.
Was it bad for Shaq?
Huh?
Was it bad for Shaq?
Shaq not jumping like Zion Williams is. What are you talking about?
Only.
How you seen Zion? How you seen Zion jump? How you seen Zion jump?
Listen.
That man not jump.
Same thing. Shaq can do the same thing.
What?
He doesn't need to because. Hear me out.
Shaq's not jumping. He don't need to jump. He not jumping.
Exactly. That's the thing. Only reason Zion has to jump that fucking hard is because he's short for his position.
We all know this. So that's what I'm saying.
You really can't, because if you're gonna credit him for doing that, that means you have to credit what's that name? Adebayo in Miami for being a short center and be able to jump with these other centers.
But that is credit to him. If you can jump, you can jump.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
but you
don't want a dude that has to hear me out. Do you want a center that has to jump every single time to contest and waste energy, or do you want a center that doesn't have to jump as high that can contest the shot because he's long and tall?
I mean, at the end of the day, they're gonna get tired around. At the end of the day, they're gonna get tired around the same time either way. At the end of the day, they're gonna both get tired at the same time either way.
Fuck that. No, they're not.
Yes, they is.
Which one? I'm gonna get to that. But which one? Do you want a shorter center that has to jump out the roof every single time to block a shot? Or do you want a taller center that'll be able to block shots without jumping as hard and saving energy. Which one?
Which one by production? Whoever was one produces
No.
more.
Which one?
If
Which
the
one?
short one produces more
You
blocks than the
avoiding the
taller
question.
one, if the
You're
smaller
avoiding
one
the question.
I'm not avoiding the question.
No,
If the
I
smaller
just
one
need
produces
I
more,
just need you know. I just need you to choose which one. That is it.
if I was looking into the draft right and I was sorry, there's a let's say 2 centers, right? You said one shorter, but he can jump out the roof, and a taller one, yeah, but don't have to jump as hard, but he can still get the same amount of blocks, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Initially,
He needs to jump out.
just
Listen, he needs to jump out the roof to block shot against someone that doesn't jump off the roof to block shot. Which one do you want?
I don't know how to
Don't
think
bullshit
about
me
that.
neither.
I'm not bullshitting you.
Hey, what you mean?
I'm thinking about it.
What's
I'm
there to
thinking
think about? What's there to think about?
Here's thinking about right. So let's say this right, because long arms and being a tall figure can't block everything.
Yes, they can.
No, it can't. We
They're
see
blocking the same thing.
we see it all the time. We see it all the time.
We're not talking about out on the 3-point line. We ain't talking
We
about
not
that.
talking about our 3-point line.
We're-
We talk about people who can shoot floaters
We're
and stuff
talking
like that. We talk people that can shoot floaters and stuff like that. Right at the free throw line. We talk about people like
They're
that.
both blocking. They're both blocking the same shot. What I'm saying is, do you want someone that has to exert extra energy to do that, which means they're burning more energy when you have to keep them out the game longer to rest? Or do you want someone that's taller that doesn't exert that much energy, which means you can play them a little longer?
And this is what I'm saying. We come to that standard of being tired, right? That taller guy, it's gonna get tired just as fast as the dude who's jumping as high. Can you know why?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Because a lot of times these taller figure people are not high stamina type of cats. These dudes who are taller are not high stamina type of players. I get to see a tall player who playing.
Answer me this. When healthy, would you take a Zion Williamson that is 6'6", or take a Zion Williamson that is 7 foot?
I'll take the 7-foot one. If they both jumping, I'm gonna take the 7 foot. That's a no brainer. That's a no brainer. Cause
that's what I'm trying to say. Height matters then. Because at the end of the day,
well, can you talk about the same person and they both? Bro, you got the same attributes. If they have the same attributes, right? The same attributes, but one's just taller. Yes,
same attributes. But why are you picking a taller one?
Because he's just simply taller.
Why? Why are you picking him though?
Because he's taller.
But why are you picking him?
I tell you,
he's taller. What performance benefits do you get out of that? That's what I'm asking.
What performance benefits I get out of that?
What kind of performance benefits
if it's the same player, right? It's a height advantage. It's all it is to me. It's a height advantage.
Answer my question.
I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question. It's a height advantage. That's all I'm looking into it as. It's a height advantage, right? If I'm between a 6'6" and a 7 foot, right? I'm gonna pick the 7 foot just because he a taller cat that do the exact same thing the 6'6" kid can do. Because when it comes to time limit, when it comes to the time, you can work around a player's time, and you can build up stamina. Like those things are things you can work on. As far as height, I can't work on your height, and I can't like. By the time when it comes to hops and stuff, they don't really work on that. Once you get to that caliber of a player, they're not really working on how high they can jump. These people are basically at their peak already. I'm not.
Let me ask you this.
You can work with time and stamina. Those things you can work on.
Let me ask you this. You're playing corner, right?
Yes.
Would you rather have raw athleticism that burns energy, or would you rather have footwork that conserves energy? You still make the same amount of plays, but just one. I'm not going to tell you who, but you already know.
The footwork kid.
One exerts more energy than the other. Which one would you want?
And say the ball making plays. Both same type of
They both make
plays,
the same
right?
amount of plays.
And like, let's say
It's
IQ the
just a
same,
matter
right?
of who
IQ
can
the
do
same.
it longer.
IQ the same, right?
Yeah. Who can do it longer? Who are you gonna pick?
Between the speed guy, but football does like that pertains to a lot of things.
You're basically comparing spring football, where we was playing man up the whole time because they didn't change it up. You was on one side, I was on the other side. Did you feel like when you saw me getting tired when you asked me to switch, you had more energy than me, correct?
Yeah, because my receiver sucked. But
it doesn't matter. The point is, you're relying more on mental.
But yes, I'm a more of an IQ type of player. So
okay then. So what I'm saying is that translates to in basketball, where it's not all about height, but it's about height in the NBA. Would you rather want someone that's taller that can reach up to get those boards, that can get the rebound without jumping? Or would you want someone that's shorter and has to exert more energy, has to jump just to get the same amount of rebounds?
I guess when it comes to rebound, I would take tall guy. It means
all right, there we go.
But
ain't nothing else to be said.
But in the sense of Zion Williams, I mean, yes, I guess you prove your point, right? But in the point of Zion Williams and Rudy Gobert, you compare it to, or the whole Shaq situation about Shaq and Jones. And no one, everybody in the damn world knows Shaq cannot jump.
Shaq on Orlando? I would take Shaq on Orlando over Zion any day.
I mean, I think a lot of people take anybody over Zion. He can't play. Availability is the best ability. If he ain't
even
available,
if he could play.
What?
Even if he could play, I would still stick to that same statement.
I think you'll retract that if we actually get to see him play a full season and see what this man can actually do on a day-to-day basis. I feel like you'll retract.
We did at Duke.
That's we talking about in the NBA. We didn't talk about Duke.
Seen him playing in the NBA. He was ripping basketballs from smaller players and not jumping with bigger players. At this point, I believe that Ja Morant needs to have a better dunker rating than Zion.
That's crazy.
I said what I said. I seen more great dunks from Ja Morant than I have Zion. So why the hell would I?
Because he played more. He played more.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Either way, you take Ja Morant and you take Zion. I'm choosing Ja Morant. I'm giving Ja Morant 94 dunking rating. I'm giving Zion an 88 dunking rating.
Bro, look. It comes simply just being gonna dunk it. First of all, the fact you discrediting Zion off dunking. At the end of the day, man can dunk, man can jump, man can yam. We're not gonna discredit this man
when healthy.
Yeah, when healthy, right?
But when is he healthy?
We understand that, Demetrius. D Nix, we understand it. You can call you fool. You about to call me, make you call you your government. God damn it. You got me sitting up now. Because I'm about to go in. I'm about to tie your bullshit.
If you're my boss, no, shut up. If you're my boss,
mm-hmm.
and I have 364 days off, and I use all 364 days off.
We understand. We understand that. We understand the availability. We understand the availability part. We already stated this already. We already
Answer my
know.
question.
We
How
already
would you
know.
feel?
You will get fired.
How would
9
you
out of
feel?
10. You want to be
How
here.
would you feel?
You'll be fired. 9
So
out
I
of 10.
would.
We
So I
know
get
that.
fired from that. I would get fired from that.
Yes,
So
we understand
basically,
that.
what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying is the fact that he's so polarizing, like how y'all say, it doesn't matter because the fact that he missed so many games, his polarizing status doesn't matter anymore.
We understand that.
Part of the Jordan brand, which means he's not gonna get the same type of advertisement. When's the last time you see a Jordan brand commercial?
I mean, Jordan don't need advertisement.
Exactly.
Man, just
Exactly.
everybody advertising shit for him.
So not only he can't dunk, but he's not smart enough to make business decisions neither. Because if I'm making a business decision and I'm trying to get advertisement, I'm trying to stay relevant, I'm going with Nike or Adidas.
I mean, so we don't know what behind the door agreement they have, so I can't make that statement. Maybe Jordan had the best agreement deal for him. Like, we don't know that. We don't know what Jordan gave him. Like,
it doesn't matter.
You can't. Yes, it does matter.
Does it come down to do you want money or do you want clout? Because clout leads to more money.
Clout can only take you so far.
Keep talking.
Clout can only take you so far. Yeah, go ahead, check your rights. I'm about tired of this man shit. All right, yeah, flick me off all you want to. Fuck you. All right, look. All right, with this man, I understand it, right? When it comes to Zion Williams and him comparing him to other players, right? Of course, we all know Zion. The main problem is that he can't get on the court, not on the court. We all know this. I'm trying to state to this man is because comparing to other players, right? Like he talk about, I'll give John Moran a higher dunk. This man's out his living mind. Like Ja can, I ain't gonna lie, that ain't discrediting Ja. He can dunk. Maybe his back. I don't know what his dunking rate is in 2K or NBA Live. I don't know what his dunking rate is. But to say it should be higher than Zion Williamson is crazy to me, right? And we honestly, right, haven't seen him play against NBA caliber players often enough. We see him a little bit. We see him put up 30, 23, points in a game. So we know he can put up points. That's not the problem. He can put up points. We just need him be in goddamn blast a full season. That's all we need from this man. If we could get him the last one good season out of him. One good season. I get one good season. I will change my statement if he played one full season and let's say his numbers like he averaging like 16 points a game, only like 8 rebounds. Not something I expect out of my 4.
And that's why you don't go nowhere. You have that losing mentality.
Bro. I would take back my statement. It's nothing about a losing mentality. I'm talking about just retracting my statements I made about him. All right, this has nothing to do about a losing mentality. Because first of all, in this great city of New Orleans, we don't have a losing mentality. All right, I don't know where that came from. Because
really so. Because losing.
Shoot, we do better. Who's your team? Who your NFL team is?
Boston Celtics, NBA, Green Bay Packers, NFL.
So you have a quarterback who technically is a fraud. So we ain't gonna talk about that, right? Your quarterback's a fraud. All right, can't win big games in playoffs.
When's the last time your quarterback won? Oh wait, he's not even playing no more. When he was playing, when's the last time he won?
Well, let's say your quarterback. You can't say that when your quarterback only won one as well.
He won 2010, right? When did Hurricane Katrina hit?
2009.
07? 2009.
It's
he won the year before that. So from 2009 all the way to what he retired in 2019.
Drew Brees retired last year.
2020? 2021?
2020 was his last season.
So from 2009 to 2021, he couldn't win again.
He got close. And like he wasn't close.
Not to mention, I can say this.
He got close twice. And every other, literally one game I say Drew Brees, it was Drew Brees' fault we didn't win that game. And that was when we played against the Rams and he threw that pick in overtime. The only game matter. I'll say it was him. Even then you could argue the fact that the defense.
Did you lose?
Did you lose? But football's a team sport. You can't put it all on the quarterback, right? If we're gonna be real, if we're gonna be real,
did you lose? If
yes.
That's the case, then you can't say Tom Brady is the GOAT. You have to say every single team that he won with is the GOAT.
I mean, they got the same number of rings as him, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can't argue that. I can't argue that.
If that's the case,
I can't argue that.
Say,
he called Bill Belichick a GOAT.
7 rings. Because
he did.
That's the case,
he did win 7 rings though.
He did. But what I'm saying is, you can't sit here and make it an individual award when we talk about Tom Brady. Oh, he won 7 rings. No, he won 7 rings with 7 different teams, which means it's not like he established a dynasty. Because, like you just said,
well, I can't really say it's a different team. I can't even say because he won 6-0 with the Patriots, with the same head coach, with almost the same damn receiving core. Aside like 2-3 of those Super Bowls he won over there that they weren't the same receiving core, right? Like, only didn't change really much was defense.
What did you just say? Not the same receiving core, right?
Yeah, out 2 or 3 of those years, yeah. But then again, right? Right? Outside all those changes, right? He still was able to play at a high caliber and bring his team, or his defense bringing him to a Super Bowl chance, right? He also put his team in winning chances. You can't argue that.
But now you contradicting yourself because now you sitting here saying it's a team sport.
It is a team sport.
How the individual did this for the team, this and that. So
he did, he did do those things. He did do those things. Ain't discrediting the team, but he did do those things.
But by your logic, you can't sit here and say, "Oh, I'm the GOAT because I won 7 rings." When in actuality, all 7 of those rings were by different teams.
But he got 7 rings. Like, how? I don't get what you're trying to say.
If I got 7 Funyun rings,
I
got 7 rings. I'm established. I got multi-millions. That's all it takes.
But we ain't talking about Funyun rings though. We're talking about Super Bowl rings. Why are you talking about Funyuns?
Because it's the same thing.
No, it's not. No, we're not. It's not the same caliber.
I'm using an example. I'm using the example that you gave.
If I have 7 rings, right? 7 rings. Because not everybody on that team has 7 rings. Because not everyone stay on the team, right? Correct? Right? Like Gronkowski don't have 7 rings, right? Like Julian Edelman don't have 7 rings, right?
I'm listening.
When it comes to talk about somebody's legacy, right? The man did it with multiple different teams, right? Now, what we're not saying is, we're not discrediting the teams he played on, saying like, oh, he did it himself, right? But we can't just ignore the fact that this man was able to do it on different teams and get it there, right? Because we seen it. As far as the game of football, this is the only player that we've seen that was able to do that. The only player we've seen that was able to do that. Because Troy Aikman didn't do it. Troy Aikman didn't do it.
Y'all not expanding. That's your problem. Y'all not expanding. That's your problem. Y'all want to go to Bourbon Street and get drunk and shit all night.
That's not the case. Why y'all think that's the case? Why? So the Saints' problem, right? The 3 chances, right, in the past couple years that we had a chance to make it to the Super Bowl, right? All right, one was honestly, I say this every time. I say The game should have gotten that close in the first place. Defense gave up a touchdown, and I think Drew threw a pick that kept the game close, right? All right. The Minnesota Miracle, right? That play shouldn't have happened, all right? That's just simply a defense playing lazy, right? We had the game won. We had that game won. The game was won. All we had to do was play the last play. If you go back and watch film and watch the last play, you see at minimum 5 players take off on that play. If you play the game of football, you know that you can't take off on plays. You can't. It's literally not possible, right? That's how touchdown happens. That's how missed coverage happens. There's so many things that could happen because players taking off on plays. That's all the Minnesota Miracle was. It really just, we have 5-6 players taking off on a play because they think the game was already won. And boom, the impossible happened, and motherfuckers trying to make a play last second to stop them. That's all that shit was, right? All right, the freaking Ram bullshit when the motherfucker hit him and then call a pass interference call, right? That play, right? That's out of our control. But then again, right? That play, it shouldn't have to lead up to that play. We had 2 drives prior to that we should have scored touchdowns on that ended up turning around, and we got nothing out of it. When you doing things like that, like Tom Brady don't have those moments, right? Tom Brady didn't have those moments where you can look back in his career. We're like, man, bro, they should have won these games. Tom Brady should have won this game. Any game you think Tom Brady should have won, he won.
I don't know about that one.
All right, any game. All right. Now you feel like, well, as far as like close game, that like, all right, if you get Tom Brady a chance, I was give about 8% chance he make those chances. I'd say 8% of the time he makes those chances.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Cause he's that consistent, right? I love Drew.
Okay.
I love Drew Brees to the death of me, but Drew Brees don't not know how to. He not consistent in closing out games
at all.
All right, you know.
That's the reason why you only won Super Bowl 1 time.
I mean that, and for after that Super Bowl year, our defense was a shit. I mean, you only could do so much when you put up 42 points.
The whole time.
No, it wasn't. We had like a number. The year we won the Super Bowl, we had a top 10 defense.
Well, it was your offense.
Top 10 as well. We had top 10 on both sides of football. And then after that, our defense was in the back half of the league. Every year until like 2018, 2019, we had the worst defense till like then. Till like Marshawn Lynch, Cam Jordan came in, and I think right when we got the middle linebacker, I forget his name, our last name Davis. When we got him, I think that when like the defense started to shift, and we got that new DC. That when the defense started to shift. But prior to that, we had the fucking old Cowboys DC, trash ass. I fucking hate this guy with the Bounty bullshit. Defense the back half, right? But we had like a number 1, number 2 offense. Bro, ain't no way your offense averaging almost 32 to 35 points a game. That you're not making a deep playoff run every year. I didn't have it like literally. I think just since I seen the game of football, have I seen a team, an NFL team, where like I saw the offense put up so many points, but the defense was so trash. It was like, dang, they could put up 45 points, but the defense gonna let up 56.
Look,
it looked like you're playing Madden. It looked like you're watching a Madden game all the time. Literally, it was Madden every year. Madden. Oh, we put up 48, guys. We put up 48. What did the defense do? They put up 56. They put up 63. We gave up 450 yards passing and 200 yards rushing. All right, they put up Madden numbers on our asses. All right, you can't blame Drew Brees when your defense get up those type of numbers. You tell me I got to put up at least 63 points a game for us to win? Are you serious? Are we serious?
You sound stressed and upset.
Hey man, you know, I just wish we could have got a lot more out of Drew Brees' career. Could have got us I feel like we could have had at least he could have had at least 3 Super Bowls if we gave him a defense during the prime during his prime. We got him a defense too late. He was on the back half. We got him on the back half of his career when he didn't have the arm he used to have. And we seen like you literally seen it right when we got an arm. Our offense could do anything, right? And, you know, shout out to Sean Payton. I'm gonna miss him this year, but
you know, message him. That's what you said?
Huh?
You said you gonna send him a message?
I says no. I didn't say I'm gonna send him a message. I said I'm gonna miss Sean Payton this year because you know, like we saw what we could do when we had a quarterback with an arm. Like we love Drew, but like he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in this league to this day. He didn't have the arm. Like this man, at the point in his career, he wasn't able to throw 65-yard bombs and shit like that. He wasn't doing that shit. All right, it will literally the Peyton Manning effect. All right. But that's enough of my little tangent. Of me talking about my Saints and you know us arguing about Zion Williams. Again, if y'all enjoyed this podcast, all right, make sure y'all follow us on all platforms we post the podcast on. All right, join the Yep. All right. If you're on the Twitch chat, our exclamation point podcast will get you a link to the podcast so you can listen to them whenever you want to. Don't forget, y'all, join the Discord, join the community. We love to talk to y'all, love to conversate, love to talk sports, gaming, anime, whatever you want to talk about. School, and I ain't gonna. I'm talking about school because I ain't the smartest kid out there. But
I ain't either, but I'm gonna out argue your ass. So if you want to bring it.
Hey, you want to debate? Hey, we're here for you. Feel me? All right. All right, we want to bring a cool community and all. You know, just build something nice, bro, for everybody to just simply enjoy.
If it's one thing out here, if you out here kissing a female with a mustache, you know, wingman has to ignore it like it's not happening. Tip your wingman. Tip him.
Yeah, tip him.
That y'all was tickling mustaches. I'm like,
hey, I tipped you. I don't hear shit. You got that food. Hey, you get that food, bitch. I don't hear shit. You got food.
Give me $5 tip. $5 tip. That's all I'm saying.
I fed you
beforehand.
And all right, that's your tip right there. You got your tip before the tip. Like the fuck? You can put that on me. Like, you ask for another tip. You gonna ask for another tip after you already finesse your way to get food out of me?
That wasn't my tip.
It's your tip. That was your tip. You can't tell me what you can't tell me what your tip is. I can tell you what your tip is. No, you can't. If I tell you, all right, this is your tip. This is your tip. You can say, nah, this ain't my tip. This is your tip.
Man, like out here being a hoe. Shit. Oh my God.
Bro, ain't nobody being a hoe. All right, we're gonna end this podcast with this, right? With a question for y'all, right? If your friend, actually just in general, not your friend, right? If somebody, can the person who receiving the tip tell you what the tip is? Or the only person that can tell the tip what the tip is the person giving the tip. All right, I'm gonna let y'all argue that amongst yourselves. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Question. Okay, what's your other question?
I got another question. If you on a date with a girl and you're putting your best foot forward, picked her up, all that, right?
Yeah.
You don't, pop the question. Y'all just talking, right? And she'd be like, "Yeah, I enjoy you spending $300 on me, but this and that, blah blah. I'm waiting for celibacy. How would you feel about that? What you gonna say?"
I'm gonna respect it. as a Christian man, I'm gonna respect it because you know, yeah, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna respect it. I mean, if she really wants to be celibate and that's what her wishes are, I'm gonna respect it. All right, cool.
I'm gonna respect it, but fuck that. I'm gonna go on to the next girl. You can be selling by yourself. If you want a dusty baby powder, Gerber, whatever, what going on, go ahead, have it. I'm
All
not
right.
dealing with it.
Before we in this podcast, I gotta get this off my chest that he said that. Right? Look, I understand. We all men here. We all like having sex, right? We all enjoy the action of having sex. But in my opinion, in my personal opinion, because me and my boy D Nix here kind of think differently about this, right? You see, I'm crazy for it, right? You know, I personally don't really like. I can deal with not having sex for a long periods of time, right? I'm cool with that. This is wild to him, right? It's okay. It's okay for you, right? Your friend might talk shit about you. Your friend might not agree. You're like, why the fuck you ain't fucking, right? But you feel like, you know, you and this girl can see a future with it. Are you looking for a wife? And this person you think could be a wife don't want to have sex until she married? I mean, you really want to be with her?
And I'm a wife.
She ain't gonna be my wife. She can find somebody else.
Listen, this is my thing. You want to wait till marriage, but you know that's cool, right? I can get over that. But you think we don't know how X and X turn, right? When I mean X and X, I mean whoever, right?
So when was the sex not good? Basically, what you're saying?
What if it's not good? They don't be communicating. You know, hectic stuff start happening.
Yeah, don't be together. Like some of that stuff, right? Besides the good sex, right? If y'all not communicating stuff, y'all won't lead to marriage anyway. Y'all not communicating and think that y'all shouldn't get married anyway, because that's a big part of a marriage, a relationship. Period is communication. You're not doing that shit. Why y'all talking about marriage? Like, sex should be the last thing you worry about anyway, right? You should be worrying about
married man.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I am a happily. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man with a woman who he is pursuing and wishing to marry one day. That's what I am, and I am happy with this woman. You know, and I wish her the best while I'm away. And whatever the hell she doing, just know if I find out, I'm gonna beat her ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
Well, that's cute and everything. Broccoli's still good to me.
What?
Broccoli is still good to me.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue with me. It's you, all right? But we're gonna close out this podcast, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in today's episode. Don't forget to join the Discord community. If you like the video, come and join the army, all right? We will see y'all again when we talk with the lens. Doses.